Hey everyone, it is our first video of our March Madness. So we're going to be going through the first 7 of our classical moves in the Pilates mat repertoire. I hope you're ready. Let's go. We're going to be laying down on our mat for our 100. 100 can be done in many different ways. In its fullest expression, we're going to be reaching for our hands, reaching for our feet. We're going to pull our abdominals in and then come on up, staying nice and low, inhaling for our first few pumps, exhaling for our next few pumps. If this is a little much, we can always either bend in for the first modification, staying up here, still inhaling, exhaling, reaching legs up, reaching them further away, or if the head and neck support feels a little missing, you can always bring your hand behind your head and keep pumping, switch for a breath, or you can leave your head down entirely. So we're going to go for about 3 more breaths. Big full breaths here. Whatever feels right for you. And last big breath here. Okay, bring it on in. So our next one is our roll up. We are going to start seated, but if you wanted to, you could actually start laying down. So we're going to come on up. Feet are going to be nice and flexed. Hands can either be out in front of you or more advanced version, arms up and overhead. We're going to curl ourselves down, really rotate through those hips. And then rolling all the way down. If you don't make it all the way down before your legs want to lift up, that's totally okay. You can definitely go down partway, come back on up, and work on that range. If you do feel like your legs are popping up, that's where you turn around, you come all the way back on up, okay? Curling back. Great big inhale, exhale through those hardest spots. And then again, inhaling to start, exhale through those hard spots. We're going to do 2 more, inhaling and exhaling, and inhaling and exhaling. Awesome, last one here. Okay, so roll over is our very first inversion that we do in the classical method. So hands are going to be down by your side. If your hips don't come all the way up and over, that's totally fine. Flex your feet. You're going to push through those hands, pull them up. You're going over. You'd open the legs to about shoulder or hip distance apart. Roll down your spine. You'd circle them down and around, squeeze together. And then come back on up with those legs together. So if coming up in that inversion does not work for you, you can still do this move. We just forget about the hip lift, keeping hips down, or we add in a little pelvic lift. And then after this one, we're going to reverse the leg circle. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the legs open, circle up, squeeze together, flex to come down. Point and up, and flex, squeeze, come down. We're going to do one last one. Point apart and up, flex, squeeze, and come all the way down. Awesome. So we're going to stay laying down on our mat. I'm just going to move a little more into the middle here. Legs are going to be long. You're going to end up bringing one leg up towards the ceiling. Straighten it up as much as you can. You're going to go across your body. Keep the shoulder down. Hip can pick up. Circle all the way down and around. Exhale, pull the leg back up to the center. Inhaling for that first half. Exhaling up. We got one more in this direction. Inhaling over. And then exhaling up when you come up to the top. We're going to pause, reverse. Inhaling up to the outside. Exhaling to pull up and to push the hip down. Inhaling, crossing over, exhaling up. Last one here. When you come on up to the top, you can bend that leg in, slide it down the mat, and then we're picking the other leg up. So left leg up, or just the other one. Crossing over, hip picks up, shoulder stays down, circling all the way around. Inhaling for that first half of the circle, exhaling up. One more in this direction, inhaling over, exhaling up. And then reversing, inhaling over, and then exhaling to pull the hip down to lift the leg up. Remember, you're keeping that shoulder down as you're circling across your body, finding that big twist. And then once you've done this one here, we're gonna bend that leg in. So, next up we've actually got roll like a ball. So a fun little way to get into it is you can curl yourself on up, you can press your shins into your hands so much that you lift yourself all the way up. Don't worry if it doesn't work for you, it's kind of a fun little trick. So roll like a ball, I don't teach it often in many of my videos because a lot of people have thin mats. So just careful if you have a thin mat and a bony spine. You're gonna hug those legs in. You're going to be rounded through your back, but don't like shove your head between your knees. Take a great big inhale, puffing your back as much as you possibly can. You're gonna roll backwards. Exhale as you come back on up. As we're doing this, we're trying not to kick our legs forward and backwards. We're also, in an ideal world, trying not to let our feet touch the ground in between. Most people, when they're starting out, they'd kick their legs up and then they'd pull their legs in. So try not to let that happen. We're gonna do one last one. Coming back on in. Okay, so then we're gonna move back into the middle of the mat. Hug one leg in nice and close, going down, and then we're switching. Single leg switch. We've done this one before in ab videos. If you haven't seen them before, make sure to check those ones out. You can inhale for one. Exhale for the other. We're going to do one last set here. Keep it nice, short, and sweet. Awesome. Shake out whatever you got to shake out, whether it be in your head, neck, shoulders, back. Our next one is our double leg stretch. So both legs are going to be hugged in. You're going to inhale, reach arms and legs away. Exhale, circle everything back on in again. Inhaling, reach. Exhaling to pull in. Again, if it doesn't work well for your head or neck to be curled up, you can definitely do these moves staying laying down. Whatever feels right for you. We're going to do one last one here. Exhale, come all the way back on in. Awesome. So that was our first 7 moves, guys. So just rock those knees side to side, rock it out, any tension. Rock your head side to side. Yeah, so that's our very first week of March Madness. All the classical moves. Make sure to tune in this time next week for the next set of 7 moves. And then as the month goes on, we will be getting through every single classical mat move, start to finish. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on my videos. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope to see you all very, very soon. Bye.